What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Disney Cars unboxing. I am back with unboxing. Sorry, I've been gone for a week. I believe my last unboxing video, if you haven't seen it already, was on SGT High Gear. And I did mention in that video that the next character I will be unboxing is Acer with Torch, because 2 weeks ago I did a poll on Instagram asking which one should I box first, Mr. High Gear or Acer with Torch, and High Gear got the most votes, but Acer was second, so I am going to be unboxing Acer now. And at the end of the video, I'll be showing you guys which other cards, which other cars you guys would like me to unbox next. But yeah, sorry for the long break. I would consider it a long break. I'm sorry for the break. I was busy testing some very important testing, so that there's a big reason why I was on a break, because I was testing, and on the weekend I could have made a video for you guys, not Monday though, because I was busy on Monday, Memorial Day and all that, but I could have made a video for you guys on Saturday or Sunday, but I chose not to because I was just very tired out from testing and I wanted to recover from that and just relax, so I chose not to make any videos for that. But yeah, that's basically why I haven't uploaded in the past week or so. But in that time period, we were finally to get back at 1,000 subscribers. We're at I checked before making this recording this video. Actually, I'm at 1,001 subscribers. So that's nice. Let's hope. Let's try to keep it there till Friday, because I just want to get back streaming on YouTube. So if we keep that till Friday and beyond, I'll be able to stream again. So just keep it if possible. If you unsubscribe, it's fine. I won't care that much, but let's just keep it at where it is, because I just really want to stream again. I'm kind of, to be honest with you, I'm kind of desperate to stream again. I just really want to talk to you guys, and I really enjoy doing that. But anyways, let's move on from the rambling. Let's get into the review of the packaging. So you can see it is a Kmart exclusive packaging. A very similar. I believe he was released in the same case as Celine the Fair, which is on the back right here, which I got a long time ago. I don't think I unboxed it on the channel, but I did review her around a year ago, I believe. And I believe she was in the same case. I have a card, and it also has the Kmart exclusive sticker on it. You can see it's Acer Torch. The art for it is just the basic Acer, and we got Acer Torch. This is a 2013 release, I believe. I can't really tell, the sticker's covering up, but I believe this is a 2012 release. But I believe Acer was going to be re-released in whenever Acer's helmet was released, 2015, 2016, sometime around there. He was going to be re-released with the moving visor, but that got canceled, so that didn't happen. But I'm glad I'm able to get the 2012 release of Acer. And on the back, you can see some cars like Celine the Fair, Raul Carlo, I believe I'm pronouncing that wrong, Carla Veloso, Jeff Corvette, and Sue Toroki. I officially have all these guys now, so I don't need to worry about getting any of them. But yeah, that's basically the review of the packaging. It's actually a very nice packaging. I really actually enjoy looking at this one. I wish I could keep it in the package, but I'm not. I'll be opening this one. I may get another one in the future just to keep in the package, but I don't think it's that rare of an item, because it costs like $10 on Amazon, I believe. But yeah, that's basically it for the packaging. So way back with Acer with Torch out of the packaging. Here is Acer with Torch out of the packaging, and I have to say he looks absolutely amazing with his lime green paint job and his torch. I will get into comparisons, and he does remind me of a character that has been released in 2013, but we'll get into that after looking at him. So you can see right away he kind of has like I wouldn't say stern, but kind of anxious expression. Dirt on the bumper, I really like the detail on it. It says Pacer on it. This is back when Mattel was still producing the separate, not the they weren't making unibodies back then. The mouse plates, that's what they're called. I was kind of blanking on it for a moment. Here are the tires. On the wheels, it reads Road Hug, and then it's a small text that I can't read. That's a number like 3401 maybe, and that says Pacer Road Hug again. And then I can't wait to read what that is. But some very interesting information. Road Hug is basically just a made-up tire brand. Like, what's a real... I think... Not Lightyear. Goodyear is actually a real tire brand. What's another one? Firestone. That's another very common used brand. But those are mostly used on muscle cars, not on junky sedans. But anyways... Back onto review, he has very great mud splashes on him. I really like the way they painted him. Plastic mirrors. He has the black stripe, the common thing for the Pacer. And again, Road Hug. On the back, we have the two gas tanks, and these are actually, you can actually take these out. I don't know why they give you the option to do that in these latest, in the early models of this, but in like the newer ones, like with Talga Gremlin and Stefan Gremsky, I believe his name is, you can't move the gas tanks. You got the little basket for it. You can see the tail lights; they're pretty well detailed. You got the bumper dusted up again. Really like it. There's the gas cap looking great, and I just really like the design of him. He has Pacer again on the base. Nothing that interesting, just coding. You get to credit Pacer. Where is it? Did they not credit Pacer on this one? Oh yeah, they did right there. Credited Pacer because it's the action model, which is an AMC Pacer, which is 1974, I would say. I believe that's the year the Pacer was made. I may be wrong by that, but I believe they were produced a year before or after the Gremlin was made. So I know a little bit of history about the Pacer, but the most obvious history about the Pacer is that they were not the best reliable cars by AMG. The AMG had some high and lows, and the Pacer and Gremlin were definitely a low in the AMG auto company. I honestly don't even know if they're still producing cars. I don't think they are. But anyways, that's basically Acer. I ran with a bit, but very nice to talk about them. So now we're going to get on to comparisons. And we're first going to compare it to a very similar model, but I can actually say basically actually the same exact model, but completely different character. Here is PD Pacer released. This is a 2013 release in the Lemons series. I would say this model, this character is kind of rare, but at the same time, I don't really think so. But he was rare in my area. I actually had to get him off Amazon. He was that rare. I never actually ran into him in stores, even though one of my friends back then, when he was interested in cars, he actually told me that he was in Target one day and actually ran into Acer. No, not Acer, PD Pacer, but he didn't get him for some reason. I think his mom didn't really accept it or something. I don't really know, but he told me he actually saw PD Pacer in Target, and that's actually very shocking. That actually surprised me because I never actually saw him in Target whenever I went hunting. You can see that the expression is very similar. Same eye expression, same mouth expression. The mud splats are randomized. You can see Acer has a little more mud splats on him than PD Pacer. And the back, all of it is very similar. The base, definitely similar. The only difference is that on the Acer, basically the equipment on him is like a very dark black gray color, while the PD Pacer one is a lot lighter color. If you see right here, you can definitely tell on camera that Acer's equipment is a darker color, but in person it looks a lot darker. But yeah, that may be because of fading over time, because I've had this guy since 2013, so like around 6 years I've had this character. Wow, that's impressive. 6 years, holy cow, time does go by quick. So that may be because of the fading from the light, but it also may just because they just produced him in a completely different color from the Acer model. But yeah, I knew right away when I got this guy in the packaging, I was like, this is definitely a recreation of the Acer Torch. All they did was repaint it a different color and called it PD Pacer. That's one way on how to market a new character. They just take an original model of a variation, like for example, we can take Tubbs Pacer with paint stripe. We can recolor it a different color, like let's say a dirty dark green, but keep everything else. Just make sure you don't have the spray paint on it, but keep the expression, paint it dark green. Mattel will put it in packaging, make art for it, and then they would name it like Charles Pacer, which is actually a fictional character. But if you do Google it on Google, you'll get an image of a dark green Pacer. That's just a side note. But anyways, that's what Mattel did here. They just repainted Acer with Torch, colored blue, and just named it PD Pacer. So that's just one way Mattel can market characters. That's actually a way Mattel has been marketing characters for a long time. They've been doing it since the first Cars movie. So that's just one way to market, and it works because we buy it, especially the people who actually enjoy collecting these characters. Anyways, let's move on. Here's another Pacer that was released with the visor. This is Jerome Rant. I got this guy on my birthday a year ago. The unboxing video of him is, I believe, a little over a year old, and this is basically what the newer version of Acer Torch would have looked like. It's basically just a repaint of Jerome Rant, even though the model was first made for Acer Torch but never got released, so they used it for Jerome Rant. That's my calculation on the Jerome Rant thing, because when I first got Jerome Rant, I thought like, dang, they actually made a unique eye expression and modeling for the character. But nope, a few months later I figured out that there was an Acer Torch that was scheduled to be released by Mattel but never did, and it was the same exact molding as Jerome Rant. So that kind of made me feel bad that it wasn't a unique model for a Torch. But you know, it's still a very cool character nonetheless. Now on to Gremlins. Mattel has released a few other cars in the Lemons line with visors and torches. And we're going to first start off with Stefan Gremsky. I believe that's his name. I got this guy Christmas 2 years ago, I believe. And it was very interesting because they don't reuse Gremlin. They don't reuse Gremlin, already existing Gremlin castings. Like it's all unique eye expressions, everything. But for the Pacers, these two were recreated from other Acer Torch models. So that's actually a very interesting thing. Like these aren't old, like canceled Grem models. They're just unique Gremlin models made by Mattel. So it's very interesting that the Pacer visors were taken off, were used with Acer models, but the Gremlins are unique models. It's very interesting. I don't know if anyone else has thought of that, but If so, let me know what you think about it. To me, it's just very interesting, and I don't know. It doesn't make me feel bad buying the product, because I just really enjoy buying the product. Here's Tauga Gremlin. Don't get confused with another 11 called Toga Trunkov, I believe his name is. Very similar first names, Tauga and Toga. And now on to the Disney Store model. Yes, the Disney Store released a chase model back in 2013, I believe, of a gremlin with torch. I unboxed this one on my channel, I would say close to around a year ago. I think it's maybe over a year old. I'm not quite sure, but I had a great time unboxing this. Definitely a lot bigger, definitely unique. It was technically the first gremlin to be released with a moving visor. First lemon at all actually to be released with the moving visor, so that was actually very interesting by Mattel. So yeah, that was a nice little release by Mattel. So now on to other models of Acer. So here we have the official Acer model. This is from the 2012 release when I first got them, and you can see when I first got into Disney cars, I played with them a little bit. So my Acer is a little dinged up. The color definitely looks like it's faded over time. Acer and Grandma actually were two of my favorite characters in the movie, and I really loved them. They were one of the first Disney characters from Cars 2 I actually bought. I liked them that much. Now on to Acer with headset. We're doing it in release order. I know Acer with helmet was released at the same time as this one, but the one I have is from 2017, so I'm not going to show it until last. So here's Acer with headset. The green on this one looks a little brighter. Not gonna lie. There's a little brighter green on the headset for variation. Now on to Acer with weapon, which is actually considered Acer with luggage because he came with luggage, but I just call it Acer with weapon because I don't really use the luggage. Very nice. And now Acer with helmet. Probably the final release of the Acer variation group. Out of all the variations that Mattel has released, which one is your favorite? I'm actually very curious. Which one is your favorite from the variation grouping of Acer? I'm not quite sure. Acer Torch is a very nice one. I've been wanting him for a very long time since he came out. But also Acer with helmet and all the other two are very nice looking as well. I don't know. I think I would go for Acer with... It's between Acer with headset and Acer with torch. I'm not quite sure. But it might be Acer with torch. I don't really know for certain. But with characters with headsets... No, not headsets. Torches, it's completely different. I already know which one is my favorite out of these ones. I just want to say it right away. They look absolutely great all together. Look at that. Let's zoom out a bit. Look at that. That's actually pretty terrifying to think about it. All these 5 lemons ganging up on you with torches ready to weld you apart. It's actually pretty scary, but I definitely already know which one is my favorite from this group. It was officially going to be Stefan Gremsky, but I would say Jerome Lamped takes it home with this category right here. These two aren't my favorite in this group, mostly because I think you understand these ones. The quality of these ones when they were produced aren't as high quality as these ones. These ones were produced 4 years or so after these two were produced, so it makes sense why the quality is completely different from these two. But nonetheless, Jerome Lamped is my favorite one as the torched category of lemons. But yeah, that's actually it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below which one is your favorite lemons character with torch, and which variation of Acer is your favorite. I would like to know which one you like the most. And before we go, would also like to know which one would you guys like to see next. I have Todd Crash, Leroy Hemming, Andrew Vrooman, and Steve Herso. Which one would you like to see next as an unboxing video? I do have Sharps if you saw my haul, but I'm planning to unbox him last since he's a Plains character. So which one out of the 4 I just showed you would you like to see me unbox next? And the one which name I see the most in the comment section, I will unbox next. So anyways guys, that's basically it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.